Is this on?
Okay. So we're officially starting. Hello, I am ElishaLeolani, and I'm really, yeah, okay. I'm glad you all came just to find out who I am. Oh, okay, we'll be each other's mirror images, and I'll find out who I am by looking at you, and I let you look at me and find out who you are. So music, okay. I'll start off with a Hawaiian chant in a way to honor the place, to honor Hawaii, our love, and also to then move into a different way of using our voice. There's so many ways you can use our voice. So this chant is about gratitude. It says, "Thank you. I'm giving thanks to the Most High. And I invite all the flowers of the land," which stands for people of the land. Yeah. All the flowers, all the people who love the land to come here. Because darn it, there is work to do here for all the people of harmony and grace to give aloha to the world and to the Most High. So I chanted 3 times to reach, according to Hawaiian custom, to reach the 3 layers of our body, mind, and soul, spirit. Mahalo vau yo kamyo yo e ho imai na puo ka aina e hana ne o kamai kalokahi e aloha vau iau a kamanie mahalo vau iau o kamia mahalo e ho imai na puo ka aina e hana nei o kamai kalokahi e aloha wau iau a kama kualuie mahalo wau iau a ma kualanie e ho imai na pu ka aina e kamane manai kalokahi e aloha wau iau e ama kualanie mama wanoa. Let that sink in for a little bit, because we are already on a journey within and without at the same time.
Aloha. Aloha, everyone. Welcome to New Thought Center of Hawaii. In case you don't know where you came, um, we're going to begin our program. Well, we just began our program. We're going to continue our program. Terry, going to read our reading from Science of Mind today.
This one isn't for today particularly, but it's one that really resonated to me. And it's titled, Let Some Dreams Die. And quotes from Francois de la Rochefoucauld: when we cannot find contentment in ourselves, it is useless to seek it elsewhere. And then Ernest Holmes, the infinite mind is forever conceiving new ideas, and the infinite law is forever producing new forms. Writer Cheryl Strayed recently shared on a podcast, it's okay to be mediocre to the masses and simultaneously be legendary to your ongoing creation of loving yourself and those around you. Let some dreams die. Her words grabbed my attention. I felt the kind of dreams that best matched her advice for conditions, aspirations, the ones we strive for due to societal pressure. Decades ago, my oldest sister commented that even her baby boy had bought his own house. So why was I spending so much of my resources writing and recording songs? She felt I should be spending it on things that mattered. Both my sister and nephew are long deceased and their acquisitions gone. Still, I understood where she was coming from. Her dreams stemmed from a need for control and acceptability. She lived life outrunning her terror of loss. We may strive for dreams that do not serve our present heart. In our reunion with the worth and value, we make amends to ourselves and begin untangling our actions from the need to prove anything to anyone. Ask yourself, am I pursuing something based on an old version of me? The anthems to be great and the call to aim high blare loudly, but a few encounters with enlightened humility can pause all of that and have us healthily question our motives and re-examine what it is we truly value. I loved and emphasized with my sister. I understood what drove her to grip tightly to all the shiny things, but none of those things ever brought her peace. I have a heart full of stories of how my music somehow helped another. And that dream, I feel, is the one I'll always keep aiming for. The affirmation, I'll read it and then we can repeat. I am an ongoing creation of love.
I am an ongoing creation of love.
Thank you, Terry. That was beautiful. Thank you. Yes, inspiration is what drives New Thought Center. So thank you for being here, all of you, today. And we're going to do an opening meditation right now. So if everybody would please find a seat and get comfortable and just close your eyes. And I'd like to invite us all to do the Hawaiian ha together. That's the breath, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth 3 times. So breathing in now, in through your nose. In through your nose, and I want to hear the ha on the way out, please. Ha. And one more time. Breathe deeply. Ha. And just feel how your energy just went out on your breath and grounded you to where you are right now. And if you'd like, close your eyes. And paying attention to your heart, that beautiful space within you. And just notice that in your heart, there's a little spark of light. It's very, very small, or it might be big. But just notice that spark of light. That is your true essence. That is your divine spirit showing up in physical. And as that light, as you breathe, that light grows with every breath you take. And allow that light to grow now until it fills your entire body, allowing it to expand and expand, loving every part, every cell, every nanospace, every fiber, every hair, every molecule of who you are. You are magnificent. Just love that being that you are. Feel that love enveloping your whole body and expanding with each breath. And allow that breath to take you even more into expansion. That love light is growing and growing, and you can't stop it. It's just going to do its thing. It's going to grow and grow until it fills this entire room and everyone and everything in it. This love space that we're creating right now for ourselves and for everything surrounding us, supporting us, loving us as we breathe. And just feel yourself melting into your chair as your heart grows even bigger. Oh, it's getting so big it can't be contained in this room. So allow it to grow out into this town of Kealakekua. We love this town so very, very much. It's such a special place. Many journeys have begun and ended in this place. And our journey is in process right now. We allow this journey to expand and fill this whole place with love, growing even bigger until, oh my gosh, the whole island is in your heart and in your love. Everyone and everything, every space and every face, and every place in your heart, loving it and appreciating it, and knowing that only love and beauty are here right now. loving this island and allowing that love to grow again and moving out into all the other islands in Hawaii, every single island here, blessing each one with your love and your appreciation, your heart, your joy, your creativity, your strength, your beauty, blessing it all now with all of who you are. We give thanks and appreciation for calling this place home, whether it really is or you just want it to be. We all feel loved and embraced by these islands, by the aloha, by the true meaning of love. And giving thanks for all of this right here, right now. Bring your awareness back into your seat, into your body, keeping that love alive in every cell. Every cell is well. Bringing your presence fully present here again. And open your eyes when you're ready and be here now. All right, everyone. Let's take one more deep breath in and releasing it. Ah. Oh. And opening your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. So, good morning and welcome to New Thought Center. My name is Reverend Pomaikai Kulan, and I am the facilitator here today. And I have the pleasure and honor of facilitating for my dear friend, ElishaLeolani, right? Or no, Leolani. Sorry, Leolani Southworth. And so I know many of you here are here because you've been inspired by her and love her and want to show her support. So we're glad you're here. And if you're here just because you're curious, awesome. That's even better. So thank you for being here today. New Thought Center is a place where we can all come together and learn something new, hopefully, each time we come about ourselves, about our journey, about the world. We never know quite what to expect because we're honored and gifted every week with a different presenter and a different facilitator. And we have amazing technicians who keep us speaking on the microphones and going live stream on YouTube. And we appreciate everybody for being here and all the parts they play and keeping us going and moving forward and expanding into our world, because that's what we're all here for, to expand into our world with love. So, New Thought is a sanctuary for the nourishment, development, and evolution of each individual's unique spiritual path. What does that mean? Ooh. That means there are endless ideas, endless creations, endless beliefs, endless journeys, endless. Everything's endless. So we know that divine spirit or God or whatever, Allah, whatever word you have for that power that is greater than we are, that power of creation, we know that it's endless and continuing to expand and grow. And we just happen to be lucky enough to be part of that expansion. So we're here today to celebrate that. And we're going to now go around the room, and I'm going to pass the mic around, and everyone gets the chance to introduce yourself. If you're from somewhere else, please, you haven't ever been here before, please let us know that. And just your name and response to a question that Alicia is going to pose. And it is, what's your question?
Who are you? Who am I?
Who am I, or who are you?
As the microphone goes round, the question is, who am I?
Who,
From each,
oh,
from one to the other.
who I am.
Who am I?
I am that I am that I am. And I am Pomaikai.
I'm Terry. I don't quite know what to say other than I try to help.
Aloha, I'm Anna.
Hi, I'm Patty, and I'm Spirit.
Hi, I'm Marcus, and I'm Love.
Hi, I'm Eddie, and I'm here and now.
Hi, I'm Elaine, and I'm a mother and a friend.
I am Emma, and I am love and compassion.
Hello, I'm Kelly, and I am a luminous being.
I'm Karen, and sometimes I'm present.
Jamie, divine love.
I am Leah, and I'm in process of learning, stretching, growing, and becoming a better version of myself daily with love.
I am Pasha, and I'm a mystery.
I am Jatayu, and I'm guardian of the spiritual life. I'm guardian of the spiritual life.
Hi, I'm Kaimana, eternal light in present form.
I'm Candy, and I'm shy.
Hi, I'm Momi, and I'm here.
I'm Kim, and I'm blessed, and I hope to be a blessing to others.
I'm Glenn. I'm a traveler and a visitor.
Hello, I'm John. I'm me, myself, and I.
And I am awareness in individualized form.
I'm Justin. I'm trying to figure it out on this crazy earth.
I'm Ellen, and I'm learning.
I'm Palmer, and I'm part of the universal collective energy.
And Alicia, you get to answer also. Alicia, answer. Answer your question.
Yes.
You answer your question.
Hi, it's my question. Who am I? I am ElishaLeolani, and I am this that I am.
All right. Wow. I'm kind of blown away by all of your answers. It's amazing how expansive spirit is in this space, living in each of you. Wow. I'm really blown away by this. Wow. She, that,
Hello? 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, it's still on. I can feel it, and I can shove it back. Yeah. Hello? 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 Yeah. Okay.
attunement. We keep having attunements.
Ongoing attunement.
Ongoing, forever
Yeah.
and ever. Oh, one of the joys of life, attunements. All right. So this is a really special time we have right now. And we get to share with each other miracles that might have happened to us recently that we know if you by your sharing that you'll inspire others as well. So it's a gift to share your miracles. It's a gift to all of us. So please don't be shy if you've had a miracle or if it was just an ordinary, something that happens all the time, but when it happened this last time, you just noticed it in a different way, in a deeper way, in a more comprehensive way. So opening the floor for anyone who would like to share, please come up to the microphone so the people online can hear you and see you, and come share your miracle. Come on, hands. I know there's miracles out there. Jamie.
Okay, aloha, good morning. So it's been a while since I had been at New Thought. I was house sitting way past Mili'i before Ocean View. And so I forget who was speaking a couple Sundays ago. And it was something like, just go, it's going to be a little bit of a drive, put the dogs outside. And there was this lady up here sharing her ordinaries and her miracles. And she was just saying everything kind of just kept falling together. And I was sitting over here and she said, the last thing I really need is a place to stay. So she had this beautiful place that she was going to be able to be in for about a month, but she needed permanent residence. And before she finished her ordinaries and miracles, I handed her my phone number. And I said, the lady that I've been, she has since passed, but the house that I've been caring for and stewarding, the Aina, for almost a year, actually November will be a year, is when I started coming to New Thought. And there's 2 spaces open, and as luck would have it, Leah, gorgeous goddess Leah, is my new housemate. Thank you.
Wow. Wonderful miracle, ordinary thing. They happen all the time. Oh, we have another candidate here.
My name is Kim, and we were in Hilo on Friday, and Glenn and I were debating what to do, and we decided to go down the scenic road. Well, our miracle was there was parking on the road. And so we were able to take the trail down to the ocean. We'd been to the botanical garden before, but we went along the fence. We went all the way down. That was a miracle. But the real miracle was, if you know where the White Bridge is, they're swimming in a waterfall. Well, it was tough to get down. It was very, for us at our age and trying to maneuver the rocks and the weeds and holding on to things. We got down there. There were some teenagers and 3 men. Everybody left within 15 minutes. We had that waterfall all to ourselves for over half an hour. That's a miracle in Hawaii. Is that a miracle? We deal with that all the time. Glenn and I will go hiking and we'll end up having a place to ourselves. And it's always a miracle to have any place to yourselves in today's society, because there's always people everywhere you go. So that was a fabulous miracle.
Wow, indeed. For those of you who do we have anybody here for the very first time? I should, so, no, everybody's been here before. Oh, okay. So when we like something, we use the International Sign Language for applause, which is this. And when we really like it, we give it a standing ovation. It's this. Okay, just so you know. There's a reason for that. And if you want to know, ask me later. And I do have a miracle. My daughter, who's in the other room, which is a miracle in itself, just her in my life. She is a dancer. She loves ballet. She's been doing it for years. And recently, all over the summer, the money that I had for her to do classes kind of dried up and went away. And so over the summer, we took a break. We both agreed to that. But then classes are starting up again. And so I had like 2 days to figure something out, to do something. So I called the studio and kind of told the lady there my situation. And she goes, oh, she says, we have a donor. And I said, okay, what does that involve? So long story short, she's attending. She's starting on Thursday. They wanted to put her on Saturday, but everything here happens for little kids on Saturday mornings. And she missed a whole year last year because of ballet class. So I said, nope, we're not doing Saturday morning. So she's going on Thursday, which is great. I love the Thursday. It's late in the afternoon, so it doesn't really interfere with anything. And then to top it all off, her favorite teacher, who's been gone for a while, is coming back and teaching that class, just that class. So very excited about that. So she got the financial backing she needs to go, and she got her favorite teacher to show up, and she's back in the dance. And everybody mark, I think it's December 23rd for the Nutcracker up at the Kihulu Theater. She'll be in it. So yay, yay, yay. Thank you very much. Anybody else have a last minute? Yeah, Pasha. Oh, Liz, go ahead.
Good morning and aloha, everyone. My name is Leah, and I'm new to New Thought. This is my third visit here. And I wanted to share, on top of what Jamie said, the lessons that I've been really, really learning by coming to the island, making a 38-year dream come true. I wanted to live here for the last 38 years. And my husband passed about a year and a half ago, which freed me up to make this a reality. And I just want to encourage everybody that whatever you're wanting in your life, when you set your intention, you can create it. And it's not you creating it, of course, it's the all that is creating it. But it's like magic. And this island has more of it than anywhere I've ever lived on the planet. And the friendships that I've made in just 3 months are authentic and kind and compassionate and caring. And I would encourage any of you, when you have something that you desire in your life, that thing called the law of attraction, when you set your intention. I was sharing with Jamie the other day, it's kind of, I see it, I'm a photographer, painter, artist, so I'm very visual. And I had a vision of a pinball machine. And I saw the pinball when you pull the lever back, right? That's your intention. And when you let it go and you take one or two action steps, then it goes and it bounces off of bing, 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 bing. And all those things that you were asking for magically appear without any effort. It is like I don't know what to say except that. And I'm in such a place of gratefulness in this 3 months, going on 4 months now that I've lived here for all the transitions in my life and all the people I've met. But I just want to encourage any of you, if you have, we all have desires of all kinds, right? Physical, mental, spiritual. And whatever that is, if you set, I'm finding and I'm learning still, when we set our intention and we do it wholeheartedly with compassion, desire, kindness, love, and faith that when we know that it is possible, we don't have to know the details of how. We just have to choose to set the intention, and then the magic of it happens. And so I just encourage you all on that. And I have one other little miracle I wanted to share. I'm a scuba diver. I've been a scuba diver and water lover since I was 15. And I got to go diving with the manta rays the other night, 2 nights ago. And if you've never had that experience, whether you're snorkeling or scuba diving, it's magical. And if anybody hasn't experienced that, this place in Kona, on this island, people come from all over the world to see it. These animals are huge. They can weigh 1,200 pounds, wingspan of up to 14 feet. They're filter feeders, and they fly through the air and make barrel rolls. So whether you're snorkeling and you're looking down, they come up towards you. And if you're scuba diving, you're laying on your belly at about 35 feet watching, they still come up because they put lights down that attract the plankton, and then they come and feed and have dinner. It's magical. So I would encourage you, any of you have never experienced that, even if you're not a diver, you can snorkel and do it. And I went with the company called Big Island Divers, but there's numerous companies that do it. And then the second dive on the same night, I got to go on what they call a blackwater dive. That is where the boat takes 6 divers only out, I don't know, several miles into the black. It is nighttime. And we got to observe one of the largest migrations on the planet. It happens all around the planet and all the oceans. At nighttime, when the sun goes down and the water gets dark, 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 I mean black, all the creatures that live very, very deep come up. And they're floating in the current. It's a soup. It's a soup of plankton and critters I've never seen before. And you have a light and you're tethered to the boat about 45, 50 feet down. And you just hang and look. And you keep your flashlight and you just keep looking. And magic is flying by. And I felt like I was in outer space. It was inner space, but it was outer space. And again, just the magic of nature, the magic of the balance of this planet. It's fantastic. So if you're a diver or if you have any inclination to want to be, I encourage you on that one too. Thank you.
I'm a water baby too. Pasha, did you want to?
I'm glad Leah went first because if you noticed, she was wearing a very lovely lei. And that's the miracle I want to share. It was that same week, I think 2 weeks ago, that when Jamie and Leah, made that connection, and now Leah's. We can be confident we'll see her fairly often since her home base is not far away. But also that week, Heather Reynolds was here, and she was inspired with the idea to have a tea party in the double sense, tea leaves, like actually, I'm not sure the one okay. The one around the neck is a tea leaf lei, and also tea party, which Heather really enjoys doing that and has magnificent china, and she's very well set up to do that from being a bed and breakfast person. So she invited whoever was interested to come to her home, and she would provide the tea and the tea. And then we could bring poo-poos and willingness to learn and extra flowers, and so I got to be part of that, and it was just delightful. And Patty was our main teacher, Patty Wall, which she's done before, but never in such a delightful context, you know. So hopefully the ongoing blessing will be that more of us will pitch in and be part of the lay ministry. But right now I just feel very delighted with having been part of the experience. That's the miracle.
Thank you, Pasha. And I am very disappointed because I never saw the notice until 9 o'clock last night after it was over. So heck. So they're going to do it again. I intend that right now, right here. Stating it for all the universe to hear. We're going to do it again. All right. Well, now we get to introduce my beautiful friend, ElishaLeolani Southworth. She is an amazing being of light. I had the actual delight of having her be the very first caretaker, child care person for my daughter when she was just a baby. And Faith still remembers that. It's kind of interesting. It was really interesting. So great. This woman embodies love and compassion. She embodies the strength of spirit. She rises above every challenge that comes her way. I've watched her do this over and over again. And so by her just being who she is, she inspires other people, even though she doesn't really know it. So today we're going to all be inspired by her. So I'm looking forward to hearing what Elisha has to say. And it is now your floor.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I can see sitting down for a moment. Thank you so much for this beautiful introduction, and I suppose I have to accept it, and I'm accepting it, and I say yes to it, because that's part of our job today, to learn to feel comfortable in being gods. So, first of all, about our names. It was so beautiful to listen to all the identifications that you put forth of who you are. How comfortable do you feel with your name when you introduce yourself to people? Listen within, ask yourself that question just for a moment. You really feel comfortable. As for myself, for years, I felt comfortable with the name my parents gave me, which was Elizabeth. And born in Austria, it was in German. And the Bet is pronounced not softly as in English, Beth, but like Bet, which means bed in German, also where you sleep in. And whenever I was in trouble, and it happened often, my mother would call me, Elisabeth. And I knew, oh, something is up. And so as the years went by and I lived far away from hearing that bed, I discovered that I don't really need to carry my bed around with me wherever I am, because when I'm tired enough, I can sleep anywhere as long as I'm tired enough. So I let it go. I said, my name is Elisa. Ooh, my family back in Austria are still calling me Elizabeth. I find it very hard to adapt to new ways of being called by what they feel familiar with. And so that happened to me too at first. I felt, ooh, I changed my name. But I did. And it went down straight away. I lived in a farming community on Crete in Greece at the time. And all the community said, oh, yeah, Elisa, yeah, that's easy. And then, after several other places, I came here. And I found that changing your name or being given a Hawaiian name on top of all the names you've already accumulated is a done thing. Many people said, yeah, my name is Mary or John or whatever, and my Hawaiian name is so and so. So, wow. And I knew a Hawaiian lady, and I said, wow, I would like you to give me a Hawaiian name, because she was naming people. She was finding names that fit people. So she gave me a name. So not at once. Weeks went by. I thought she had forgotten about it. And then one day she connected and said, oh, Spirit told me last night your name. She gave me a long name, beautiful name, which I took about a few years to grow into. And then I felt familiar with it. And one day I was sitting under a tree looking at the beauty around, and another name came to me in Hawaiian. Oh, wow. Which for that period of my life was very meaningful. And something similar happened to my latest name, Leolani, which my teacher who was teaching chants, Hawaiian chanting, gave me, also again after a dream. And so, yeah, I kept asking when I was asked to speak here at New Thought. I thought, who am I to speak to the crowds? And then I realized, wow, I am ElishaLeolani. Elisha was a name that I got while I was looking after a deer and chanting all night long so he wouldn't panic. And so I'm adding on Leolani today. And today I'm stepping out and I'm saying I am ElishaLeolani, which is a bit new to me. Sometimes I forget the Leolani part, but I've accepted that as my name. So I wonder if some of you, many of you, have gone through processes of their name that I identified with. And it's okay to change your name when you feel ready for it, or when you feel uncomfortable in your old name. So I would encourage everyone to just think of your name. Take a deep breath in and out. And today we're doing the inner search with a hum. So when we're humming, like hum, we involve all the cells in our body who are listening, who are hearing what's going on. New wavelengths, okay. And they're helping us in discovering the answers to the questions we have. So ask yourselves with a hum, am I comfortable with my name? That's one question. Breathe in, breathe in, hum. Next question coming up. If I'm not comfortable, what name would I feel comfortable with? Breathe in. One more for good measure. There is so much in a name. So often we ask ourselves, why am I here? What's my purpose in life? Sometimes it's very simple. We can just go back to our name. What's my name? My name, ElishaLeolani. Ah, okay. That is the meaning. Elisha has its own meaning to me, like God and woman, and Leolani. Leo is the voice, and Lani the heaven. So it's very meaningful to me. And even though it had been given to me 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it took all those years for me to feel comfortable. Yes. So think of whatever your name you feel comfortable with. Your own name that you've had all along, or one that has come to you right now or recently. And let's all breathe in, and on the out breath, next out breath, yeah? Let's say our name loud into the crowd, into the space. And let's do that 3 times. Let's speak our name into the space that we're providing here now. So deep breath in and speak your name. ElishaLeolani. Next breath in. And your name again. ElishaLeolani. One more. Deep breath in. ElishaLeolani. Killing this lanai, because everything we put out comes back in again. So we're surrounded, each one of us is surrounded by this field of energy, Taurus called, that goes up in a shaft and moves out and spreads out and comes down, 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 sinks down, and comes back up again through our central column that goes right between heaven and the core of the planet. So let's trace that with our hands as we are, as we think of our name. And if you want to say your name with it out loud, please feel free to do that. And again, as we come up, let's feel our fingers that hold these streams of energy that are coming now out. And let's spread out our fingers. Through our fingertips, feel those streams of energy pouring out. And could I ask you to stand up? And we'll do the same thing standing up. And remember, in Chinese medicine, they have the meridians. Each of the meridian ends in one of our fingertips. So we have 10 meridians running through our body. They're energy pathways. And they're coming up. And the more we focus on spreading out our fingers, our energy all around us, the more energy comes back in again. Oh, yeah, this is a good place to spread out in, be active. Okay, up and out and down. And now let's do it fast. Okay, that's cool. Sit down again. I'm glad to see nobody's knocking into the neighbors, disturbed by the neighbors' movements. So it's beautiful. Feel this energy. Feel into this energy. There's so much in your name, in your presence that you have now anchored and affirmed around you. Of course, it goes in all directions, but this Taurus is supplying us with energies that come from deep, from Mother Earth's center, up through our feet, up, 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 and they go deep, way up high. So below and above really become one as we are acknowledging this space that I am, that we are, each one of us is. Wow. The lanai can hardly hold us. It's moving like a jelly, like the sun, all around us. Our planet, the sun, all the other planets are functioning in a very similar matter. They have their stream in a sense and pouring them out. So what we're doing is really a cosmic natural exercise of who we really are. Cosmic beings here on Earth, squeezed into this body and into our circumstances that are immediately around us. Just as an aside, there is so much in names. There's one name we hear on the news if we listen to the news. If you don't listen to the news, we still hear it a lot these days, which is Maui, which is a name of a demigod, of a god in Hawaiian mythology, who was a trickster who loved to play tricks on people. And he was a fisherman too. His brothers were fishermen. And so he had a hook, fishing hook with him. And he decided to make the days longer because the sun was traveling too fast. So he wanted to hook up the sun to slow it down. Hey, sun, slow down. My mother wants more light for her work. So Maui, that by itself is Maui. Sound of it, Maui. Sound almost like meow or meow. Me too. And the shape of the island of Maui resembles somewhat the outline of a beautiful lady. The head, yeah. So I've got some things to draw with too. It's about like so. Whoops. And when I discovered that, I was a bit speechless. So anyway, Lahaina is right here at her third eye, where her third eye would be. Maui was very devoted to his mother. Her name is Hina. She is the goddess in a Hawaiian mythology. And so Hina, he bestowed this island to Hina, and Hina bestowed his place to him. So they are connected. Hina is also the goddess of the moon, of the inside of things. So a lot of inside that had been covered up all over the world, all over the country, are now coming out, coming up to the fore. And we are beginning to understand, hey, there is a group, however small, big, of people who do not have the best interest for everybody in their mind. What does that mean? Do we have to look for hiding places somewhere under the table in the closet and get more and more onion skins around us in fear what they can do because they are in power? When we know who we are, when we feel our name, we become bigger and better than ever before. And we look for these inner places within ourselves with more resilience, with more decision to play with our energies that we want to be manifest. Not that somebody else tells us to be and to fit in. Way out. We are all out of the box now. And with this event here, so many things are now, so many worms from the can are coming out now and wriggling about, wondering whether they ever would grow wings and become flies or butterflies or not. Most of them probably won't, but that's up to them. We all have free will, and we can play it out over this background of things that we do not like to happen and things that we envisage and want to happen and feel we have the power to bring about. And I'm reiterating what had been said before today, that I really encourage you to use your will, your God will, because Spirit, God, our soul, the intangible part of ourselves, the high value, the high frequency of ourselves is waiting for our will, is waiting for us to state our will. Yes, I wish to start a safe place for children to play. I wish to start a healing center. I wish to start a new garden. Whatever we envisage, our supporters that we don't see, and our highest vibrations that we don't see, but we know we have, is supporting that will that we state. So this is so important. Many of us have grown up being told, don't use the word I too often. Don't be egotistical. Don't think of yourself. It's others first, others first. Now we're turning the pages, turning it upside down. Like Maui, playing. It's important to be playful too with all this energy we have and we are, and that's in the universe around us. To imagine, to think, to build out, to shape out what we want to do, and it may change from one day to the next, or from 1 hour to the next. Go for it. Paint. And then in the afternoon, maybe after a good meal, after a good nap, we have different ideas. I really want that. Yeah, I want what I was thinking of earlier, but now I want this. Okay, go for it. We're allowed to change our minds. And we're not crazy if we change our minds 3 times a day, 10 times a day. Hey, change it. So So much. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll bring in a little bit more heavy stuff, discovery. But we can take it now because we can play with it. It doesn't have to push us down. I looked up the meaning of Lahaina. And La is the word for the sun. It's the sun. Let's give the sun some orange color. It has its rays all over the place. It's the sun. And Haina is the word for sacrifice. And why just there? Why that? The town has had that name for a long time. Why? Were there people there other times who were still into sacrificing things, people, whatever? Those are questions I sent out, and I'm sending out now for us to play with, weigh them up within ourselves, and know that we are holding those questions and we are holding the answers, and we become one with the question, and even more so, we become one with the answers, no matter how heavy they might feel in our 3D world, three-dimensional world, but we can hold them. We are here at this time with all the spiritual muscles we need to hold what we're being told, what we learn, what we find out. So it's not all roses here, no? But we can hold a rose between the thorns and make a good job of it. Give it to somebody else and brighten their day, their lives. So, another view of ourselves. The wind is very gentle with us today. It's not blowing the papers all over the place. Another bird view of us and of our tourists is this. Who am I? One dot on this big planet. Then I look at pictures of our planet, one tiny little dot in the whole universe. Just one dot. This is what I am. If I'm asking myself that, it means I am conscious. So I am a dot. Means that, wow, I'm aware of myself. I can think. Therefore I am, the old Greek people said. I am here now as a dot. Okay. I don't have to worry about my waistline, about the frills. I am a dot. Am I not? Oh, what a shot. And then looking back at the 3D picture that I live in, there is, talking of the wind, and there it comes. Hello, thank you for blowing. And then we come that the dot says, well, I have my energy around me, my body, my immediate relationships, family, family, partner, lover, sister, brother, neighbor, my immediate circumstances. Okay. Do I feel comfortable with it? Is that who I am? What I want to be? What I want to interact with? Do I feel comfortable looking in the mirror at my body? Do I feel comfortable in my body as my body? I'm a dot, right? So I am my immediate surroundings. So let's do another hum. Do I feel comfortable with who I am? Breathe in and hum out. Feels a bit like we're bees looking for flowers. Could I ask you to stand up again and experience it in the wider field of our bodies? And again, have our arms go up, embody the energy that we are. Do I feel comfortable in my body, with my body, as my body? And again, breathe in, up the shaft, into the light. Once more, up, looking for the right feeling, the right answer. Thank you. Sit down again. How accepting my body the way it is and my immediate field of energy, I reach out beyond it into my community. Do I feel good in my community? Do I feel good with my friends? With my great grandchildren out there? My immediate children? Yeah, we had that before. Now, do I feel comfortable with my community, with the little kids in there, with the old kids, the old people, middle-aged people, all the colors of people, of flowers, of circumstances, job, interactions with other people, social, standing or sitting or lying? Do I feel comfortable with that? What's going on in my community? Are there any needs in my community? People who may have little money, little wellness, who think they're old. They're not, because we can't age. My community, are there any children who need more attention? Maybe being lured away from the TV, from the games, out into nature. How do I feel about what I'm doing in my life, in my community? how I am in this next circle of expansion. Okay, let's move on. Let's think about that. And then around all our community, we have the next big space, which is nature, ocean. It covers our immediate surroundings. It covers the expansiveness of our town, our city. It expands into our nature, our nature, our nation. Expands in into our nation, into the natural surroundings. And as we are here, we see through all the layers around our expansiveness, into the energetic layers around us that we can't see anymore. There are many of them. We just know we have to feel that there are many layers in different shapes and forms all around us. How do I feel about them? How do I feel about my immediate surroundings, my wider community, my natural surroundings, and my invisible surroundings, possibly people from other planets who have a different vibration than my own? How do I feel about them? So let's think that for a moment. Think about that. And send our hum right through all the layers around us. Breathe in, sitting down. Breathe in, expand, out, out, out with a hum. And send our core energy that we most identify with, that we are, that I am. Send it out forth into the furthest corners of the universe, through the visible into the invisible layers. So deep breath in and once more. Become aware of the sound of your voice. Right, already I hear some experimenting with higher, lower sound. Now, as a treat of the day, let's open our mouth when we start that hum. That's a hum no more, and give it a sound. As we sound it forth through all the worlds around us, all the layers of our life, of our world. Deep breath in. So cool. We can hardly stop doing it once we started. Doesn't it feel liberating from the hum? Although the hum is great, it activates our inner workings in our body, in our cells, cellular intelligence. And all the more so once we open our mouth, the gateway, and expand and expand. So this is what we can do with our voice. And there are 5 basic vowels till past, yeah? No. Ta-da! Okay, so our voice is out of the box. Remember that your voice is out of the box and wants to be heard, wants to be setting all the other layers of our surroundings into vibrations, into sound vibrations that can really heal our bodies, heal ourselves, harmonize all the ins and outs of our lives. I have a friend here with whom quite often on Sunday afternoons, quite often go to the ocean, sit on the rocks, and we sound. We start off with Om, but pretty much we don't speak once we start sounding. Pretty much that develops into all kinds of sounds that are coming out. So I would invite that, and I would invite everybody to come and see me afterwards who wants to come at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But meet me out there after the service. Yeah, if you're interested to come and hum with and tone with us and Om with us. Okay, so that's the end of my talk. Great to have you resounding. Thank you.
Wow.
Over to you.
Wow. Sound person, wake up. Wow. I feel like I have a whole new body right now. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My body is not the same as it was an hour ago. It's different.
That's beautiful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. That was
My intention is
amazing.
peeping out, seeping out.
So Alicia has kind of already gone into announcements, but we're going to back up the canoe a little bit. And this is our time that we get to share our appreciation for our speaker, our appreciation for New Thought Center being here, and to help with all of the down-to-earth nitty-gritty issues like paying the rent, keeping the lights on, and all that wonderful thing. So we're going to pass our koa bowl around, and we invite you to offer from your heart, from your joy, only from your joy, what you wish to give. Okay? It can be tangible or intangible.
Okay. Yeah. There's one chant that is really my favorite, but I set it back because of the gratitude chant that I also love. There's one that says, Iyo Mai Kalani, come. Iyo stands for the fork, for the parka. Yeah, for the bird that is most like an eagle, that flies the highest, the hawk. Thank you. So Iyo, hawk, it also stands for the highest divine presence. Iyo Mai Kalani, come from the heavens, bring the new, anchor the new. And look, life is new. Mai kalani ho mai ne pa mai ne Eola ho Eo mai kalani ho mai ne pa mai ne Eola ho Eo mai kalani ho mai ne pa mai ne Eola ho Eli Eli kau mai.
Mahalo. That was beautiful.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Our wings took flight. Oh, here's one of our beautiful Keiki girls. Shy? No, not shy. Oh. All right. Thanks, Candy, for bringing that playmate. Thanks, Momi, for bringing your amazing daughter. I don't lost track of where you went. Where'd you go? And thank you all for being here today. It's been a wonderful adventure. I'm going to do things a little out of order. I'm going to do a closing prayer and blessing of the gifts that you've just made. And then we'll do the announcements, and then we'll do our closing song together where we stand in a circle and we sing Hawaii Aloha. And if you don't know Hawaii Aloha, we have these lovely little cheat sheets hanging on the wall so you can follow along as best you can. It's a little tricky, but we invite you to stay and do that closing. It's a special song that is used at the closing of most events here in Hawaii. It means a lot, and it actually is saying, I am a child of Hawaii. I am of this land. I am happy. I am birthed of this place, and I give thanks. And that's kind of the essence of the whole chant. So I invite you to stay for that, please. And for right now, let's all just join together in a moment of gratitude and calling on the infinite divine source of all that is, that endless, fathomless, uncontained, unrestricted, immense, beyond imagination, that power that is all that is, the creator of all that is. We give thanks for being here right now. We give thanks for being a part of that all that is. for being that expression in our own individual, unique ways as we move through this life. We remember that we're not alone ever. We are always in the presence of all that is. And we give thanks for knowing this. And we know that there is an infinite source of everything, of time, of money, of love, of space, of trees, of nature, of beauty, of comprehension. And we expand into that knowingness and give gratitude that we are here in this moment experiencing a greater awareness and expansion of who we are. We give thanks for the gifts that were given here today, financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all of it a huge blessing. As we give, we do receive. And so this is a blessing given and received by us all. And so I say, Ualele valiatula, Mama E. And together we can all say, and so it is.
So it is.
All right. So announcements. Ooh, wiki wiki. Okay, everything can be found on our website if you want to know what's happening. And our next 2 Sundays, I thought that already happened. Fall equinox ceremony. Oh, okay. Kelly Simmelsberger is drumming starts at 9:45. This is a different service. We actually sit on the ground with drums and sit in a circle around an altar, and it's American Indian style service. It's really, really powerful and very, very deep. So it's a lot of fun as well. And you're all welcome to come. If you don't have a drum that you can bring or a rattle, I hope there'll be some here extra. So please come and join us for that. And the following week, the 24th, is our birthday celebration. Yay. We're going to be 52 years old. I don't look a day over 60. And new member ceremony. So we get to honor anyone who's decided to join New Thought and become a member. We get to have fun by honoring them and doing a ceremony. Pasha always creates a magical experience. So that is so much fun. And we're going to have music by Mahina and Christina. Awesome. So Hawaiian style, and a cake by Liza. Oh my gosh. Our resident miracle baker, I guess. I don't know other words for her. She just creates amazing things. So that's just worth showing up just for that, the cake. Let them eat cake. Okay, weekly classes Monday 4:30 to 5:30, Tai Chi and Qigong with Jin and Wong. It's $15. Monthly events, produce giveaway and end of month potluck. It's the last Sunday, which will be the 24th. So wow, it's a birthday party. It's a bring your extras to share and bring your empty bags to take stuff home. It's a bring your favorite dish to share with everyone here for a potluck, all in one little bundle. Woohoo! Crystal Bowl meditation is on the second Sunday of every month from 9 to 9:30 inside in the Honua room. Everyone's welcome. It's a free event with an optional donation. And the next one will be October 8th. So, special announcement. New members will be recognized at the end of September. So that's the 24th again. If you would like to become a new member, or you think you're a member, but you've been coming so long you don't know if you are or not, you can check it out. Visit Pasha. Raise your hand, Pasha, so everybody knows who you are. And then she can check and see if you really are an official member. And if you're not, this is your opportunity to become one. The only commitment is that you bring your heart. That's it. So there's forms to fill out over on this round table over here if you are interested in doing that. So service opportunities, of course, potluck help, clean up, organize supplies, lay minister. Patty is always looking for wonderful volunteers. Sunday service volunteers, greeters, setup, cleanup, tech help. Anybody interested in learning the soundboard? We would love to have you join us and learn. We always are happy to have new people working on our tech support. And it's fun. I do it whenever I get a chance, and it's really fun. So we have a mailing list, the e-letter that goes out once a week. And if you would like to have that, you can either sign our guest book or you can go to our website and check the link that's there. Did I miss anything? I think I got it. All right. So let's all stand in a circle and sing our Hawaii Aloha. For all of you wondering what no means in Hawaii, it means in need or a lot. It doesn't mean no. So a